guys, Rick Shaw again. I just did the house video, so I want to do a quick one here. This is specifically for the doctor and the bum. He talked about making some coffee. Now, we buy the beans here, okay, and I use 4 scoops of that in our little, it's a small coffee maker like this. You fill it up like that. And this lasts us a month for around 200 and some pesos for this one. Now, we got this from a place when we were up in Manila. It's pretty good. We like this one a whole lot. And that's something I want to tell you. And I want to go outside and tell you guys something else too that I forgot about. And I think of this stuff after I do the video, so I'm going to tell you now. But one thing when you're here in the Philippines that you have to be careful of. Now you can see I just from sitting in the sun a little bit, I'm kind of glossy from sweat. Make sure if you're here, you take a gallon jug of water, put a teaspoon of salt in there, mix it up in some boiling water, maybe half a cup, and dump it in your water, shake that up, and make sure you drink that. I hate to see doctors, they'll say, oh, don't take salt, it's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. That's a big pile of crap. What does a doctor do when you go to the hospital? First thing he does, he puts you on salt, saline solution. So I don't buy that. Make sure you get enough salt so you don't dehydrate here. We do it here. The kids are all pretty healthy and happy, and we do a little bit of, we salt our foods to flavor, and we don't seem to have any trouble. But make sure you don't run into that if you're here. But Doctor and the Bum, I just wanted to run the coffee. I liked your cocoa thing. We'll have to try cocoa with the instant coffee, because we do drink that from time to time. When I first got here, my first year, that's basically what I drink, because I was drinking those little tubes of the Nescafe. You get them, back then they were 1 peso. So where in the world can you get a cup of coffee for 2 cents? So that's what I was drinking. I never thought of the cocoa, but I saw you were a chef and you learned that from a chef. I learned something from a chef about pouring their coffee. When you're pouring it out of a pot, the brewed coffee, he said hold it up real high so that it makes bubbles in the coffee and you get more flavor out of it. I do that all the time now. It makes a difference in the coffee. So that's a little trick I learned. I started out when I was really young. I was a cook, not really a chef, but I was a prep cook in a restaurant for a couple of years. And then years later, when I was started to be an electrician, I worked in a restaurant also. Did all the cooking in that restaurant. And I remember people used to come up to the restaurant, and if I was cooking, they'd stay. And if I wasn't cooking, they'd leave and go somewhere else. So there's my little buddy. What you got? Oh, you want some of that milk, huh? We got them some strawberry milk stuff, so they go through a lot of that milk, I'll tell you. All right, well, that was just a little thought I had. I wanted to get by to you, and you guys take care, okay?